Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Bras for a Cause 2025 is Saturday, April 12th at the Carl Craft Civic Center in Hedrick. Dinner is provided by Bubbacues at 4:30. There's a free will donation, plus a silent auction from 4:30 to 9 p.m. And of course, the live bra auction starts at 6 p.m., modeling by the Hedrick Volunteer Firemen. All proceeds to benefit our local communities. For more information about Bras for a Cause 2025, contact Lori Hornback at 641-777-4252. Get ready because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. The Keswick Tavern is the place to be this Saturday night, April 12th, as singer-songwriter Kenny Falls will have an acoustic show from 8 to 11 p.m. And there's no cover charge. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Irons in Keswick, Iowa. Meet your friends this Saturday night at the Keswick Tavern from 8 to 11 for singer-songwriter Kenny Falls. We hope to see you there. Just another morning show. Steve and Neil. I'm Steve.
And I am not.
Greetings.
See, you can roll your R's. I can't.
Thursday. Yeah, yesterday was a weird day.
Yeah.
But we're back to normal.
Yeah.
I was showing Neil before we went on today that look what I can do. Oh.
So in other words, when it accidentally gets switched to me on the left, that'll never happen again.
I'll always be on
He'll
the
be like, whoop, click.
I still don't know why it just randomly.
I know.
Because I didn't press that button.
Although this will work, because when I'm looking at guests, at least it looks like I'm looking at you.
And now I'm looking the opposite.
Yeah, see? So you'll look dorky.
Maybe when we have guests, I'll go, whoop.
Really?
Or we can, wait a minute. We can
Don't you mess it up.
Whoa. Where'd Neil go? And look, I'm giant. Roar. Anyway.
You could have fit my head in your mouth in that view.
Wow. That's too much.
Good morning.
What's up? What's been going on? So you couldn't be here at noon today because you're special and, have a life.
Yeah, well, you know. I just enjoyed watching you by yourself.
No, thanks.
I did.
You like it when I almost cried a few times yesterday?
Yeah, I didn't even notice
was that entertaining to you?
No, it wasn't entertaining. No, I even myself was having some fond little memories of Daisy. So when I'd walk in, where the old studio was.
Yes, old Wednesday mornings.
I'd walk in there and Daisy be like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah. Daisy was a really good guard dog. She would just lay there and look at you. That was her.
And wouldn't move
abilities.
even. I'd have to step over her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
She
great.
just lay there. So, yeah, in case you missed it, the Shuttler household is -1. We're down a dog. Daisy passed away Tuesday night. She was a yellow lab, and we loved her lots. I'm a little bit more emotionally stable today.
Good.
I can actually talk about it just a hair.
Well, we won't dwell on it.
No, but
That's what was going on yesterday.
we loved her. We're gonna miss her. We already do, obviously. So, good old Daisy. Daisy had a voice too. I kind of gave it away here.
Yeah.
All our dogs at home have voices, courtesy of me.
Daisy's is the best.
Daisy kind of talks like this, and she was
Yeah, everything.
So anyway,
Great.
yeah, I had to take care of some Daisy stuff yesterday morning, but here we are, and boy, I tell you what, we have got a super busy day today. We need to get right into things because we've got Josh Clubb coming in for sports. We've got Laura DeCook from Mahaska County Conservation. We've got Helena Hayes, our Iowa representative up in Des Moines, calling in again on this Thursday at 8 o'clock. We'll have Reanah Utterback from Sigourney High School at about 8:15. She'll be talking her artwork. We'll get some wrestling talk out of her, too. But she's going to be bringing some of her artwork with her, kind of give you a different side of Reanah Utterback. So, full show to get to. We'll squeeze in some of our normal stuff. We'll try to do a giveaway. The giveaway is not guaranteed. We'll just do it if we can squeeze it in between all the guests.
We might have to do the giveaway like through comments.
Yeah, maybe.
You know? Make
Maybe,
one
baby.
tough answer, and only the right answer, first one with it wins.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Who is hotter, Neil or Steve?
I see Steve.
Start commenting.
Let's go to the weather, the Steve Shuttler Media Weather Lab. I had to pretend yesterday that I was a meteorologist because meteorologist Neil Crott wasn't here. But let's go to the Weather Lab.
Well, thank you, Steve.
With his degree from the
Cincinnati.
University of Meteorology in Cincinnati.
Yeah, meteorologic technology.
Yeah.
I think was what it really was.
Blind.
Yeah, blind and special. Today's forecast: isolated showers, scattered showers, thunderstorms after 3, mostly cloudy, which it already is, becoming sunny. What? A high near 61. So when the rains come, here comes the sun. That's funny. Breezy, and let's see. Today's going to be in one of those breezy days. 5 to 10, 15 to 20 mile per hour through the morning. 25 mile per hour gusts. That's what the only thing you care about right now is because we're tired of the wind. Isolated showers tonight. Overnight low for 40. Mostly sunny tomorrow, high near 56. Mostly clear tomorrow night and 36. And look at Saturday. Sunny. Just this is it. Sunny.
Just look at it.
And a high near 66. That's an easy forecast. Sunny. 66.
I'm looking at it.
Would you just look at it?
Would you just look at it? Humidity at 83% right now. Winds only northeast at about 5 miles per hour. So it'll get a little bit windier today. Barometer is barometing at 29.99 and dew point at 39. According to the National Weather Service, we have 44 degrees in beautiful downtown Sigourney. All right, that's our weather. Thanks to Cindy at the Garden Gate for being our weather sponsor. Let's take a peek at our This or That. It's brought to us each weekday by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. Hamburgers or hot dogs? Woo, tough one.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if I'm going to the Shuttler residence for a backyard barbecue and you have hot dogs and hamburgers, I'm having one of each.
Oh.
So that's my this or that answer.
You're not picky on that one.
No. I like them both. The hot dog better be burnt. The burger better be not so well done.
Yeah, I'll take the well done hamburger, please.
Yeah, you would.
I know.
You would. I want it just a little bit beyond, like, is that done enough? Should I be eating this?
My
and then
steak,
go for it.
medium well. My hamburgers, well. Thank you. And God bless. I'm going with the hamburger if I had to choose. I don't mind
Steaks
either one.
medium well.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. No, I just go medium rare.
What's wrong with that, you jerk?
Whatever.
Question of the day goes up at noon. Sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main in Sigourney. What was the What was the last time? That's a stupid question. Who put that together?
Man, that should be when.
When? What was the last time you went on a spring break and... I'm trying to screw it up again. And where was it? Neil, have you ever gone on a spring break?
Just that one time in Florida.
Are you making this up?
Yeah, I know. Never really been on a real spring break. I wanted to go on one of those back in the day. What was it? MTV's spring breaks.
Yeah.
Those looked
That'd
wild.
be crazy.
But, yeah, no, never really did any.
Me neither.
I don't know why.
Never did it.
Our college, nobody really
I didn't
got
have
together.
enough money to do it.
Every day was a spring break for me.
Every day is a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Speaking of which, should we jump into our tournament?
Okay.
All right, because that leads...
Wow, well
That's
played.
a nice transition.
That was
Thank
great.
you.
Man.
Thank you. That's what I get paid the big bucks to do. For the Fun of It tournament for April, candy bars. Sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services. Kit Kat, give me a break. Give me a break. Going against whatchamacallit. I barely was able to squeeze whatchamacallit
Yeah.
in between the candy bars.
It's a whole
today.
lot of word.
It is. So thumbs up for Kit Kat or heart for whatcha.
That stinks. I like both of those.
What you want? Say what you want? What you want? Which one are you going with?
If I had to pick between the two, whatchamacallit. Yeah.
What?
What
do you call it?
whatchamacallit.
Kit Kat versus whatchamacallit. You know, they had remember that huge ad campaign they had for whatchamacallit when it came out?
It seems like I do, but I can't.
Do they do whatchamacallit ads anymore?
I don't
Or is
know.
it just kind of there as an option at your
I think there's a lot of candy bars and candy in general out there. They never really
kinda-
advertise it.
they
Just,
kinda gave up.
Yeah.
They just like Kit Kat.
They know they're going to buy them, so just throw them in the stores.
Reese's. They let them do all the advertising.
Huh,
They're like,
that's a
we're
good
here if you
point.
want something else.
Right. I
Yeah,
never
I'm
thought
good with
about
either
that.
one of these. Yeah, I like both, so it'd be tough. You could put me down for either one. I'm good. Let's see here. Overall bracketing: Snickers, Milky Way, and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. All moving on. No surprise there. Looks like Kit Kat will probably win this one. They've got whatchamacallit has its a fair share of votes, but the Kit Kat has the majority.
Most people don't know they exist anymore because they don't have advertising.
Up next will be Butterfinger against Almond Joy. Almond Joy has nuts.
Mounds don't.
Mound don't. So Butterfinger, Almond Joy will be going up at 6 p.m. All right, that gets us through the majority of our kind of pre-stuff. Is that what you want to call it?
Sure.
Hey, look who's on the screen with us. It's Mr. Josh Clubb with the Son-in-Law Sports Report. Let me hit that sounder. Oh, I love it. You guys should hear this.
We're sitting here in our silence,
Right.
watching Steve dance.
I got the headphones on. I can hear it. It's freaking great. Sports. Josh, what's up? What's up? All right, let's get your opinion on these things before you answer what's up. Before a word can even come out of your
Yes.
mouth.
I already took my deep breath and was ready to go.
I know. I'm cutting you off. I talk too much. This or that, hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburger.
Have you ever gone on a spring break?
Yes.
Oh,
Where
were you
was
in that
it?
one?
I've been on, well, and then you also got family vacations in the spring, but
I mean, back
we mean like in the
back
young
in the
days,
day.
like,
Back
you
in
know,
the day.
partying it
Went
out.
on a music cruise once for spring break. That was fun.
Who was like the headliner?
I don't remember.
They must have
Oh,
been
it was that kind of spring.
Yeah.
They were memorable.
They weren't. It was nobody. Nobody. I
A
think
whole bunch of
I think the
nobodies.
biggest name was Chevelle, I think, was the biggest
Oh,
name
that'd
on
been
there.
cool.
But that was like the only name that you would remember.
Was there a band named Two Faced on that tour?
You would have remembered them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Their rhythm guitarist, man, he just brought the girls.
I'm gonna go back to the this or that, Steve.
yeah.
Why do you even eat steak if you're gonna have it done?
Right.
Why don't you just
Because I don't
Thank you,
want,
Josh.
Get a roast.
There you go.
I don't want maggots in my meat.
Oh, there's not
blood.
maggots
It's not
in the meat.
maggots. It's not blood. It's the juices.
Bloody maggots. Or tapeworm. I don't know what kind of disease you can get from...
I like my steak to the point where you better eat it fast because it's going to be cold in like 3 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Yep, still mooing.
Yep, absolutely.
Throw her on, flip her over, call her good.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got this or that. Spring break. How about Kit Kat or whatchamacallit?
Oh, 100% Kit Kat.
Oh, 100%.
That was an easy one for you.
Yeah. I like those.
You got something against whatchamacallit?
No, I don't. Actually,
Is it because they look like a dog turd?
I just like Kit Kats. It's right there. It's one of my favorites. Kit Kat and Snickers. I'm pretty vanilla like that. But, no, my wife really likes whatchamacallits, so she'd vote on that one.
All right. A split household.
Yeah.
A house divided.
House divided. We don't have any shirts or anything for that. But
You should get
Kit Kat. Who you going with? Well, let's talk sports. We've got a super busy day. People are going to be lining up here in our doorway before we know it. So let's get to sports. Son-in-law Services Sports Report with Josh Clubb. Hit it, Josh!
all righty. Well, starting with Tuesday night, we'll start with golf. Sigourney and Kyoto girls had a dual meet at Kyoto. The Savage girls got the team victory to start the season out 1-0. They won the dual meet 218-252. Lainey Swanson of Kyoto had the low 9-hole score on the night with a 49. Addie Trimmel of Sigourney had the second lowest with 50. Albia hosted Sheridan and Oskaloosa on Tuesday as well, and Albia won the triangular with a team score of 224. Oski finished third with a 247. Albia's Emma Kipfer had the low score on the night with a 9-hole low of 46, beating the entire field by 4 strokes. Girls soccer on Tuesday night, Pella defeated Oski by a score of 8-0. Albia lost to Colfax Bingo by a score of 10-0. In boys soccer on Tuesday night, the Sigourney Kyoto lost to Highland 4-0, and Pella defeated Oskaloosa 3-1. Des Moines East also beat Atumwa 2-1. So not a great night for area teams in soccer on Tuesday night, but they'll rebound. It's early in the season. Track and field on Tuesday. It's got some meets results finished finally this year, but Linville-Sully hosted a co-ed track meet. Area teams included Sigourney, North Mahaska, HLV, and Eddyville for girls, and for boys we had Sigourney, HLV, North Mahaska, and Montezuma. For the girls, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont won the meet with a team score of 160. HLV TC finished third with 108. North Mahaska finished fourth with 103, and Sigourney finished sixth with 60 points. For some individual performances, Ella Ray of Eddyville finished first in shot put with a throw of 33.5. Joe Moore here of Sigourney finished second with a throw of 32.5. And disc, Ella Ray finished first with a distance of 98 feet 9 inches, and Raylene Hawkins of HLV TC finished second with a distance of 10 inches. High jump, Emma Roberts, the local star, won the night. Finished with a jump of 5.4. That was good for the Linville-Sully meet record. I'm going to say that a lot here now with what I say set the record. It's just for that track meet. It's not like a state record or
world.
It's not the world record or the Olympics record. Long jump, Nat Linder of North Mahaska took gold with a jump of 16 feet, 2.75 inches. In running events, Kate Schaefer set a new track record with a 400-meter open time of 1:45 and a minute and 45 1/100ths of a second. Should say that. 1:45 would not be a good 400, but and girls, the 800-meter run, Caroline Van Urich of Eddyville set a meet record with a time of 2:31.93, and Emery Hall of HLV TC was right behind her at 2:31.98. Both of those times would have set the previous record of 2:38.61. In the 1,500-meter run, Emerson Jedlicka of North Mahaska set a meet record at 5:28.55, and finally in girls events, Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont set a meet record in the 4x4 with a time of 4:06.92. HLV TC finished second in that event. It would have been a meet record as well at 4:14.45. So records were falling in the girls' competition on Tuesday night. In the boys' competition, Linville-Sully, not as many broken, but still some. Linville-Sully won the meet with 150. Sigourney finished in fourth with a score of 105. HLVTC is sixth with 62.5. Montezuma in seventh with 51. And the Warhawks got eighth place with a team score of 32. Jaden Thompson of Sigourney took home gold in the discus with 127, beating the field by 11 feet. Jaden also finished second place with a shot put with a throw of 41. And running events, Peyton Roth set a meet record with a time of 2:06.95 in the open 800. And elsewhere in track, English Valley finished second for the girls in a meet at Waco. And the EV boys finished fifth in that meet. And coming up tonight, Sigourney girls and boys golf team will host Belle Plaine here in Sigourney. HLV and Monty will be in Montezuma tonight for a triangular with Colfax Mingo. North Mahaska, Keota, and Iowa Valley will meet in Marengo tonight, and English Valley is at Brooklyn. Coming up in soccer, Sigourney will host Central Lee on Friday night. So Sigourney's first home meet or home soccer match of the year, Friday night at the high school. So if you want to see them in action, Albia will be at Knoxville. And then high school track tonight. The co-ed meet featuring basically two meets feature most of our area teams. We got HLVTC, Sigourney, Montezuma, and North Mahaska will be at North Mahaska tonight, both girls and boys. Eddyville, Blakesburg, Fremont is hosting a girls meet tonight with Cardinal girls attending. Oski, Ottumwa, and Albia will be in Oski tonight for the Oski relays. That's a co-ed meet. And then Cardinal, Keota, and Pekin boys will be at Pekin tonight. And to transition into trivia, today is the first day of the Masters tournament. They tee off today.
Today is the first day of the Masters?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is April 10th.
Okay, good.
So trivia is going to be about golf.
Good.
Neil's been waiting for this
golf.
day.
Oh, my.
Sitting at home, watching
Lay it
golf.
on me.
All right.
Tiger Woods.
Okay, Tiger Woods. How many times has he won the Masters, Neil?
Jack Nicklaus.
5.
It is 5. Ding,
Are you
ding,
for
ding.
real?
It is 5.
That was a guess. I mean,
Now,
I knew that.
To piggyback, you did know that wasn't a guess. Has he won the most?
Yes.
That's incorrect.
What?
No.
Robert Palmer. Not Robert Palmer. What's his name?
Arnold.
Irresistible.
Yeah, Robert Palmer was the singer from the 80s. Sorry.
He's got the third most with
Jack
4.
Nicklaus.
Oh.
And Steve just jumped in and took your thunder. I mean, I know you were just like
I'm
building up
glad
the
he
suspense.
said Jack
but-
Nicklaus because I was going to say Jack Nicholson.
Oh,
I had this
okay.
all messed up. So
Jack
thank
Nicklaus
you for jumping in,
does
Steve.
have the most wins with 6. Won it in 63, 65, 66, 72, 75, and 86.
That's why I don't remember. I wasn't watching back then.
Good stuff.
Wow. That was a lot of
Josh.
stuff.
You bet.
That was a big sports report. Lots of
Yeah.
track and golf. And
Man.
Son-in-Law Services sponsors our sports report. And Josh, that's you. Sell yourself. What do you do at
Sell
Son-in-Law
yourself.
Services?
Lots of handyman work. Kind of focused on, larger remodels, decks this time of year. But I also do a lot of smaller jobs. Anything from honey-do list all the way up to, as I mentioned, to full-scale remodels. So just give me a call if you need something done.
And you see his number on the screen, 319-431-1806. That's Josh Clubb, handyman, Son-in-Law Services, sponsoring our
It's coming.
sports
There it
report.
is.
Sports. Here on Steve Shetler Media. Facebook, YouTube. Josh, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
You bet. You guys
And I'll
have
be
a
seeing
great-
you later.
You will
and-
be.
I'm needing some help from Josh today.
What's he? You going to make a mistake? Oh, were you?
I got my honeydew list.
Oh, boy.
All right. So, Josh, thank you for coming in today. That's Josh Clubb with Son-in-Law Services with our sports report.
That's my favorite
we
part
do
of the
thank-
day.
What's that?
That's my favorite part of the day.
Is it?
Yes, I love sports.
You like talking sports
Yes.
so much. Laura, come on in. We're going to get to Laura to cook here momentarily with Mahaska County Conservation. First, we do want to thank our headline sponsor here on the Morning Wake Up. That is Brothers Market in Sigourney. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. You can go to shopbrothersmarket.com. You can download the Brothers Market app. It's a smart way to shop. Check that out, Brothers Market in Sigourney. We also thank Oski Dental. They sponsor our studios. Now, Laura DeCook from Mahaska County Conservation is sitting here. Neil is going to be put on the spot because we like this little character named Toothy that also promotes Oski Dental. Is Toothy in the studio today, Neil? Toothy! It's for some reason Toothy is embarrassed to come out when other people are here.
Hey! Hey, it's me, Toothy. I'm here. I don't care who's here, Steve. I'll do it. I'm ready. What do you need, buddy?
Tell us, promote Oski Dental, Mr. Tooth.
Well, they do all kinds of stuff. Sometimes
You're red in the tooth, Toothy.
it happens. It's called gingivitis. You need make sure you go see my buddy, Dr. Dan Schuster. They accept new patients all the time. They're an Oski.
What else?
Take it away, Steve.
Oh, that's it, huh? Oski Dental, I'm going to file your insurance forms for you.
Get out of here, you weirdo tooth.
Oh, Neil's back. They're a Delta dental provider, and they're located at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. See you, Toothy. Toothy's leaving the studio.
Bye.
Off in the distance, Toothy. Oski Dental, Brothers Market, big sponsors here on Steve Shuttler Media. Let's take a little bit of a commercial break. We're going to get ready for Laura to cook from Mahaska County Conservation right after we hear from some of our sponsors like Tassel Ridge Winery.
Iowa St. Croix Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is a dry rosé with strawberry, raspberry, peach, and nectarine notes and a slightly drying finish. This wine will complement Asian stir-fry, Mexican dishes, and other spicy foods. It's made entirely from St. Croix grapes grown in our Mahaska County vineyards and is best when served chilled. Iowa St. Croix Rosé is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at a growing number of our more than 350 retailers in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Hey, we thank all of our sponsors here on Steve Shuttler Media for just another morning show. We are broadcasting from the Oski Dental Studios right above Barnwired on the south side of the square in Sigourney. Make sure you stop into Barnwired to get some coffee and some breakfast to get going on this fine Thursday. Hey, it is, we talked about this at the beginning of the show. It's a busy day. People are going to be lined up to be on the show today. We had Josh in with our son-in-law services sports report. Now we've got Laura to cook from Mahaska County Conservation. And Laura, the studio audience, you might not be able to hear it, but the studio audience is applauding you. They are welcoming you. Yeah. Thanks, studio audience. You're beautiful. Laura from Mahaska County Conservation. Laura, what is going on? Things are about to get really busy in your world, aren't they?
Oh, it is. This is the start of our busy time of year.
Yeah.
So our campground at Evelyn Access is open for the season, and I think with the warm weather this weekend, a little warmer, that some people will start showing up, and because I think we're all itching to go outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. And I was looking at your Facebook page earlier, and it's just so many events coming up. If kids in Mahaska County and the surrounding area if they say they don't have anything to do this summer, then they obviously aren't looking at Mahaska County Conservation, because you've got all sorts of cool things going on.
That's right. No excuse for nothing to do.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'll let you do your thing there. What do you got going on?
Well, first of all, the Environmental Learning Center is open Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
On typical days, Monday through Wednesday, we're open 12:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
And then Thursday and Friday, we have extended hours. We're open 12:30 till 7. And we're open on Saturdays. So that's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
And there you can come see live animals. There's a 1,000-gallon fish aquarium, and then a really big, cool woolly mammoth skeleton replica.
Right. Yeah, that is really
You can't miss it when you come inside. There are great hiking trails if you enjoy disc golf. There's an 18-hole disc golf course that goes through the prairie and the woods behind the Learning Center.
Nice.
Seems to be a popular spot. So there's something for everybody when you visit there, but we also have a lot of programs. On our Facebook page, you can find everything from spring through summer. So we've done a lot of work planning some activities for kids in all ages. We have summer camps. We have public programs. One of my favorite things to do in the spring is hunt for night crawlers. Right. So I thought we would have a night crawler hunting program, and we're going to do that on April 24th. And of course, it's a nighttime activity, so it'll be from 8 to 9 o'clock at White Oak Conservation Area.
Nice.
And so you can collect them and keep them, or if you want to donate them to the animals at the Learning Center. Hey, we're always looking for food. So
All right. There'll be some kids interested in that.
Definitely. Yep.
Are you afraid to touch grimy worms? We've talked about this before. You don't mind touching the slimy worms, do you?
Nope, not at all. You?
Well, see, I'm kind of grossed out by worms.
Okay.
I mean, if I had to, I'd touch them, but yeah. Worms are gross. I'm just saying. That's my opinion only. Anyway, what else is happening?
Well, let's see. Coming in May, we have a really neat program called a terrarium class. Okay. And Molly Hicks that works with us, that's kind of her specialty. So she is going to teach everybody how to make their own jar terrarium. So you'll be able to grow plants in it.
Okay, explain a terrarium.
Okay, so
I
there
think
is
I know what you mean, but I'm not.
A special soil consistency that you'll put into a jar. There will be moss in it and plant. And she knows all the very details. I've just been looking at kind of the basics of it, but you can put the lid on and it survives. Just from the sunlight, it creates moisture and heat within there, and so it's sort of self-sustaining.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it's really neat. And you can make it decorative, and it's kind of a neat skill that she
maybe
has.
I wouldn't kill.
It might just work.
Yeah,
you don't have a green thumb, Neil?
Yeah.
When it comes to houseplants, I'm horrible with them.
Yeah. On the first Saturday in June, that's actually free fishing weekend across Iowa. You do not need a fishing license, no matter your age. And so Molly, again, she's stepping up and she's leading a free fishing clinic. And it'll be at Russell Wildlife Area. We're going to have some fun fishing activities, prizes. You get to go fishing, and everything's provided. If you don't have a fishing pole, we'll have it, or you can bring your own. And we'll have worms, too, maybe from the nightcrawler hunt.
Will you put them on? If I come over, will you come with us and put them on
yes,
for me?
we will. Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll do that. Yeah. One of the other fun activities I think people will like, it's an evening activity, an evening canoe adventure at Russell Wildlife.
Oh, neat.
Who likes just to go float around on a canoe? We'll go to one of our ponds.
That's cool.
I'll teach canoe basics and safety. We'll fit you up with a life jacket and send you out on the pond. And if you need assistance, we're right there. So it's a good way to learn the skill.
How deep is the pond?
How deep is quite deep.
Oh,
life jackets.
Yeah.
Life jackets.
Yeah. Well, if it's warm enough, maybe we'll see the jellyfish that showed up last summer. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I doubt it'll be warm enough by then, but who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Well, that is in end of June, so it's possible.
All right.
I guess.
Yeah.
Very
Getting
cool.
close to July.
Yeah.
You ever gone canoeing, Neil?
No.
I have, actually.
Have you really?
Fun.
The Shuttler family, when I was a kid, would have an annual canoeing trip for a few summers.
What?
And yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, my dad's family he had several brothers and sisters, and everybody would go up to like Decorah and whatever river it was.
Really?
We would canoe for the day. It was fun.
Yeah.
So yeah.
one thing I really like about all of our programs, there's such a variety of different things to do, but we're creating opportunities for families to do something together and make memories and enjoy nature and the outdoors. So, it's nice.
Put down the phone and get out in nature for a little while.
Fresh air.
Yeah. Yep.
No, that's awesome.
Right. Yeah.
Anything else going on that you wanted to promote?
Well, one really big thing that we've been promoting for a while is an all-inclusive nature playscape.
Okay.
And we have been raising money. The Friends of Mahaska County Conservation has helped us do that through a lot of grant writing, donations from the community. And we're going to be starting the construction in the next week or so. So very soon you'll start seeing equipment moving in, and it'll be located on the west side of the Learning Center. And this playscape is going to be all-inclusive, so we'll have features for all abilities. And that's one thing that we really tried. So if someone's in a wheelchair, if they deal with autism, there's going to be things there that will benefit them. It'll be a nice place for people of all ages to come visit, relax out in nature. We'll have musical notes. You can play music out in the prairie. Okay. And there will be like a mammoth climbing structure that'll look like a mammoth laying down. We'll have a giant tree trunk that kids can climb up in. Just a lot of different features that I think people will really enjoy, something we can offer the community. Yeah. But I would, if I can, give a shout out to some of our big donors for this, because without them, it's just not possible. So we have the George Daly Trust, Strengthening Communities, McWayne Foundation Charitable Giving, McQuiston Trust, United Way of Mahaska County, Mahaska County Community Foundation, Rural Enrichment, Pella Roll Screen, Golden Goose, Optimist Club, Vermeer Charitable Foundation, and Prairie Meadows. Those are just a few. And there are so many people that have raised money. And even yet today, there are groups of kids, like if they're a part of a church or a school activity, they're saying, hey, we want to pitch in. So just thank you to everybody. Nice. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it looks very cool. Yeah, I had the graphic up on the screen earlier while you were talking about that. So you've got Venmo and you've got the QR code that people can check out. Let's bring that back up here. So, we've got the Venmo QR account there that people can just scan with their phones and donate if they want. And then also I'm seeing at the bottom here, it says every dollar donated will be matched by the George Daly Trust up to $40,000. So that's a pretty cool deal.
That's right. So if you donate $10, it becomes $20.
Yeah.
So that's
great.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks really neat. So quite the addition to what you got going on.
Yeah.
At the Environmental Learning Center, which of course, if you're coming from Sigourney along Highway 92, is just right before you get into Oskaloosa. It's on the left-hand side.
Yep,
so,
that's right.
Yeah, easy to find.
Yeah, it is.
You got Mahaska County, Mahaska County Veterinarian.
Mm-hmm. The Freedom Rock.
Guys, Freedom
Rock's right there.
And then you guys right after that.
Yep.
So
so
easy to find, and not just for people in Oskaloosa, obviously.
Oh yeah, everybody
people from anywhere can come and be a part of that. So lots of great stuff going on at Mahaska County Conservation. All right, so a little bit off topic. So yesterday, of course, some of the big news coming on everybody's Facebook news feed was the return of the dire wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
After 10,000 years of being extinct, they brought back this wolf. What I don't know, what are your personal thoughts on something like that? Using genetic engineering to bring back something that's been extinct for so long.
Well, my personal opinion is that it just went extinct for its own reason.
Right.
You know? But... yeah, it's just one of those touchy things. Like people in science, they just really want to do something they think is impossible. But it's, from what I've read, that it's just a genetically modified gray wolf.
Okay.
So for me, it's hard to actually see it as a dire wolf. But it'll be interesting to see what happens.
They're talking about woolly mammoths as well.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Wouldn't that be crazy, though?
But, that's just it. Even if you wanted to say, like, from the scientific point, well, let's see if we can. Why? What's the point of that becoming a thing? And then,
well, you get into like moral issues, moral dilemma of like you said, it went extinct for a reason.
Yep.
Are we playing God here and
really
bringing things back that don't belong here now?
Well, we used to have woolly mammoths in Mahaska County.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd survive here anymore.
Yeah.
Well, that's
we just don't have the environment for it, the habitat. Yeah.
But maybe you guys can buy yourselves a woolly mammoth in the near future and have it live Jurassic Park.
I like our skeleton because we don't have to feed it.
Do you guys remember what happened in Jurassic Park? Don't go to Oskaloosa. They got woolly mammoths everywhere.
Yeah.
So Jurassic Park kind of becoming a reality. Yeah, just interesting stuff going on in the world as always. And lots of interesting stuff going on at Mahaska County Conservation and the Environmental Learning Center, the Playscape, and all the different activities that you guys have going on. So anything else you wanted to put a plug in before we wrap this up?
Well, I think it's a busy time of year. Our park rangers are out in the park. If you see them mowing, getting things ready for the public, just give them a wave and thank you. And they put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
But, just come up to us, say hi, and we appreciate doing everything we do for the public.
Okay.
So.
You can ask her opinions also.
What's that?
Are you going to ask her
opinions?
We'll get to, good.
I was going to say, now you guys have a Facebook page.
Yes.
Just look up Mahaska County Conservation,
That's right.
There's all kinds of information on there.
Yeah, and you can find all the different events and the dates and the times for all these things that we were talking about earlier.
It's a good place to message us if you have a question.
Okay. Yeah. So, check out Mahaska County Conservation on Facebook. Are you guys anywhere else on social media?
Instagram.
Okay.
On Instagram. And then we also have a website.
Okay.
That has all the information also, every detail about parks and where they are. A lot of information. And that's mahaskaconservation.com.
Easy enough.
So, yeah.
Let's see here. So, Neil was bringing this up. Let's get your opinions on things.
Okay.
We have different things that we talk about each day here on Steve Shetler Media. Let's get your opinion on our this or that for today. We'll bring it up on the screen. This or that.
You can see it.
Hamburgers or hot dogs? Which one do you prefer?
Oh, hamburgers.
All right. Okay. How do you like your hamburger?
I like mine about cooked medium with cheese on it.
All right.
Do you agree? Or no?
Neil likes his just fresh.
No.
Fresh cut right off.
Hamburgers no more than medium.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. No more than medium.
I don't need it dry.
Our question of the day, which goes up at noon, which I butchered, I need to redo because it says, what was the last time you went on a spring break? When was the last time you went on a spring break, and where was it? Have you ever done spring break?
No, because I'm usually working. Everybody else is off, and it's a good time for people to come to programs. And,
true.
Yeah,
it's the busiest time,
I'm
probably.
the spring break.
Yeah, you're running the spring break. And then our tournament, we're doing a tournament for candy bars right now. Kit Kat or whatchamacallit?
I would go for Kit Kat. I like how they break apart and
the little section.
True.
Yeah.
Wow, you really took that a whole new level.
Yeah.
Thank
I didn't
you.
even think about the fact that they break into 4.
You can share.
Right. Oh
No.
No, I'm
I'm
just kidding.
Candy bar.
Nobody shares their Kit Kat.
No.
Give me a break. Okay, so Laura the Cook, great guest today. I appreciate you coming over from Oskaloosa on this Thursday morning. And if you want to do this again, if you want to make this like maybe a monthly thing or something where you can
Sounds
promote
great.
your events.
Fill us in.
Thank you.
Fill us up.
Yeah, let's make it a regular thing. So Laura, appreciate your time. Thanks for coming.
Okay, thank you.
All right, that is Laura the Cook again from Mahaska County Conservation, hanging out with us this morning here on Just Another Morning Show, headline sponsored by Brothers Market, and we're broadcasting live from the Oski Dental Studios. Let's hear from some of our sponsors once again. And we got plenty to get to this morning here on Just Another Morning Show.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. All right, we're back here on Steve Shuttler Media. Thanks to all of our sponsors, like Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner. We thank Brothers Market. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market in Sigourney. We thank Oski Dental for being our studio sponsor for Just Another Morning Show. Good old Toothy. Toothy got a little... Oh, wow. Laura left and Toothy came back. He must have snuck in when the door was open.
People make me nervous.
You're kind of an introvert, huh?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I got shy.
A little gun shy.
Yeah.
A little tooth shy from Toothy. Well, thanks for coming back, Toothy.
I'm just going to hang out today.
All right. Well, you just be over there in the corner. Okay. When we need you, we'll yell at you, all right?
Alrighty.
All right. Let's take another look at our forecast right now. Weather sounder, come on. Take a look at that. Let's go to meteorologist Neil Crott in the Weather Lab. Neil.
Live from the Weather Lab, this breaking weather. Today is not going to be a great day.
Oh, yeah,
isolated showers.
It's going to be the best day ever.
Scattered showers, thunderstorms. But then it'll become sunny. High near 61, breezy. And where was it? 61 for high. I already said it. That's how bad this day's going weather-wise. Wait for this one. Isolated showers tonight before 9. Mostly cloudy. Oh, my goodness. A low around 40. 56 for a high tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies.
Yeah.
Look forward to that Friday. Yeah. Friday in the Garden Gate.
That's what we're talking about.
Friday. Yeah. Garden Gate, thank you so much for bringing us looks at our forecast. You are so... Welly. You
are so welly.
Welly. I don't think that's a word, but thanks for serving not just your customers and us as well. That's where I got the well in. Welly.
That was interesting.
So welly.
Interesting. You know, I use that word too much. Interesting. Mental note to myself. Quit saying interesting so much.
Do you say interesting or interesting?
Interesting.
Oh, where's the
Interesting. Well, there's an interesting fella on the screen. Oh, Maxwell Schaefer is going to be hanging out with us tomorrow already. Friday is almost here. Max Schaefer, formerly of WHO radio fame, going to be hanging out with us tomorrow at the Iowa Music Showcase because, yes, he has some original tunes. There's some of his artwork on the screen. Maxwell Schaefer going to be bringing his songs, his story to Barnwired in Sigourney tomorrow from 11:30 to noon. Be there live and in person and check things out. Here's some of his artwork from his song that we played yesterday on yesterday's show called Marta's Eyes. So, yeah, kind of some neat stuff. Maxwell also has his own podcast, which you can check out, Maxwell's Iowa Coffee Cast. So, yeah, lots of stuff. He's going to be an interesting interview.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think I could interview him even without music, and it would still be really cool.
Probably.
But we're going to get music as well. This might be a long interview tomorrow, but
well, you got two radio guys yapping up there on screen.
Yap.
The engineer will be like, wrap it up. Come on, we're on a time schedule.
So again, be there in person if you want it. Barn Wired, watch it live on Facebook, YouTube, listen to it in podcast form. Maxwell Schaefer, our guest for tomorrow. Coming up on Saturday, we got the sports section.
Sports.
Got Tatum Bell. You know her, Neil.
Yeah, I do. I know Tatum.
Going to be cheerleading at this summer's Shrine Bowl for football, and she's raising some funds for that, and we're going to be talking to her on Saturday morning. Jenny Hobbs is our host. Still trying to nail down some more guests. People are busy. I just spit on my microphone. People busy. Sports things, as Josh Clubb did our sports report earlier.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
It loaded with stuff. So still trying to get some people nailed down. We'll have another guest or two coming up.
If you need to fill some time on Saturday, tell Tatum that she needs to do a cheer or something.
Tell Tatum.
Tell Tatum. To raise some funds. There you go. Make her dance for it. That sounded horrible. I heard it as soon as it came out. I'm sorry. I didn't think fast enough.
No, you did not.
Wow. You know what I meant.
We're going to act like it didn't happen.
Weirdos.
Hey, it's 7:52. 45 degrees here in downtown Sigourney. Coming up here in a few minutes at 8 o'clock, we've got our Iowa, House of Representative?
Yeah.
Helena Hayes.
Yeah, Helena Hayes. She's
going to be calling in at 8 o'clock. I need to get her picture ready to go so I can have her picture on the screen when she calls in. So, Neil,
yes,
can you be entertaining for
dude, the last time I opened my mouth, I put my foot in it. Well, and sometimes that's not such a good idea because do you know where your shoes have been? It's horrible. Well, I mean to tell you what.
Almost
I do have one thing, a real quick vent.
Yes?
Weeds. The weeds
are popping.
Oh my goodness! Got a little area in the one side of part of the driveway where it's graveled, but I can't believe all the green just.
Yeah.
So you know what I did yesterday?
What?
I mixed up some very natural, all healthy stuff
natural. Poison.
Yeah, it was poison. Ain't nothing gonna grow there this summer.
Bring some of that over to my house. I still don't have my weed eater fixed, so the weeds are about this high in the rocky areas.
I just can't believe stuff is growing the way it is already.
If the weeds are a popping, don't come
hopping,
flopping. Hey, it's April 10th.
Like it's hot.
On this date in history, Neil.
Yes.
Let's see here. On this date, 1790, the U.S. patent system was established.
Thank goodness.
Did somebody get a patent for the patent?
Yeah.
How does that work? Also on this same day, 1790, Robert Gray became the first American to sail around the world.
Wow, really? Wow.
It's all right. So his trip it took almost 3 years.
Oh my!
His trip began in September of 1787, and got over on this date in 1790. He was like, "Holy crap, where have I been?"
Wow!
For the last 2.5 years. 1849, the safety pin was invented on this date by a guy in New York.
Huh? His pants must have been falling down.
Yeah, or the baby diapers.
Oh,
yeah. 1872, plant a tree for your tomorrow. Remember that PSA?
I do. John Denver.
Plant a tree. 1872, the very first Arbor Day.
Oh, wow.
Was celebrated in Nebraska.
I did not figure it was that old.
1872 for Arbor Day.
Wow.
And then on this date in 1912, the luxury liner, the RMS Titanic, set sail from England. Leonardo DiCaprio was jumping on board.
You know what's sad?
Jack!
I fear because, so I got stepdaughter's 13 and a cousin 4. So anyway, 13, 14-year-old, these two girls, they love that movie, Titanic. I mean, just, like every night they'll watch it, fall asleep to it.
3 hours.
They love it. I fear that they really think that is the history of the Titanic.
It's like a documentary?
Yeah. I mean, why didn't they have more doors? If they had more doors, people would have survived. They could have floated on them. Duh. That was a brought up conversation. They needed more doors. People are going to be confused.
Another door would have been handy for Jack.
Poor Jack. Or he could have just
got on.
Went like that and knocked her off.
Well,
and like, oh,
there was room for both of them. There was room for both of them.
It was a one-night thing for her.
She was a bed hog. She was a door hog. Get off the door. Scoot over. Wow. Today, on the National Day calendar, is Scoot Over Day.
Scoot over.
Today is Golfer's Day.
Oh, good. Good.
National Farm Animals Day. I'm sure you'll be celebrating. Who's that one guy? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Sheep or something. I don't know.
Yep.
National Cinnamon Croissant Day.
Cinnamon Croissant Day, huh?
A cinnamon croissant?
Really?
I don't know what you're doing over there, but you sound distracted.
What's a cinnamon croissant?
I don't know. It sounds like something less than a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, well, it's pastry.
It sounds light and fluffy.
Well, it's time to fill the home with warmth on National Cinnamon Crescent Day. Each year, this pastry holiday causes mouth-watering excitement.
Did you say crescent?
Yes, crescent. Why, what did it sound like?
Croissant.
Oh,
croissant. Croissant.
Crescent.
National Siblings Day. Hi, Tracy.
Amanda.
And it's National Encourage a Young Writer Day. So, writers, we just want to take a minute to encourage you to keep writing.
If you don't know how, that's because you're on your phones too much.
Yes. Pick up a writing utensil.
Yes.
Learn how to write on National Young Writers Day.
Do it.
Old writers, today is
done.
not your day. No.
Your has-beens.
Tomorrow or yesterday, or it's too late for you anyway.
If you haven't made it by now, you're not gonna.
No.
That's awful.
It's time to give it up.
Wow.
We got still all right. So this is where it gets tricky.
Okay. Oh,
so
yeah,
we're in that time frame where
Yep.
we're waiting for a phone call to come in at about 8:00 from Helena Hayes, our representative. She's in session.
I really wish you would quit with the quotations.
I know. I did it just for you.
Come on.
It's
a real thing. It's happening.
I know. She's in session right now.
Yeah. I mean,
they're probably like, there's something official going on at the state capitol, and she's just going to be like, "Hey, Steve." They're going to be like, "Shh."
And she's going to be like, "No, I do what I want.
I'm talking to my friend Steve."
You know?
Helena Hayes is going to be calling in here momentarily. We're going to talk politics and government and all sorts of stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Reanah Utterback coming up here shortly as well. At about 8:15, we'll be chatting with her about art, wrestling, life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're going to have life discussion.
We'll have to see if she's a young writer.
Yeah.
Maybe she... You know what? My luck she is. She's probably got 3 books already published or something. I'll look like a fool. That's my job, though.
I need to picture my T-shirt idea again, for her state championships.
Oh?
Because I told her on the sports section here a few weeks ago, we need to come up with a T-shirt.
Right.
Picture of her, with her arm in the air.
Yep.
Reanah Utter back to back to back.
Oh.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
That is good. And with her arm up, she should be holding by the hair like 3 or 4 heads. The
like
opponents that she took. Yeah.
I was going to say maybe her state medals, but no, you're going
let's go hardcore.
With the blood dripping down.
Yes. I think that would sell.
Good topic of conversation there. We'll get her opinions on that here shortly. Again, it's 8:00 on your Thursday, April 10th. What do we do here, Neil?
I know. Well,
Why don't you whistle a tune for us? You're a really good whistler. That's good. Oh, yeah. Here, let's just feature you on the screen. Very emotional. Wow. Okay, now hit like the chorus.
I was in my own head.
You're in a zone.
But yeah, that one that took me. I like whistling.
I like just having you on the screen. Kind of takes the pressure off of me for a few minutes.
Well, let me tell you something else.
All right. Do tell.
I don't. I wish I could get back into whistling, but you broke my stride there.
All right. Whoop. We flip-flop. All right, let's go. There we go. Well, while we await for Helena to call in, let's do some things. As soon as I hit As soon as I hit the little music, she's going to call. Watch.
I'm staring at the phone.
All right, some things you need to know. Tom Cruise's 8th Mission Impossible movie, The Final Reckoning, going to be coming out. It premieres at the Cannes Film Festival in France. Coming up May 13th through the 24th. The 8th one.
I haven't seen any of them past the second.
No.
Honestly.
Yeah, they got...
That's dumb.
They got bad after that. But who knows? Final Reckoning coming out at that film festival in May. Adolescence. Have you seen the show Adolescence on Netflix?
I think I've seen the preview, but not watched it.
It's the little kid, and he murders somebody or something. I mean, looks pretty dark.
Oh, so it's something I need to watch.
But Adolescence has drawn in over 114 million views to become Netflix's 4th most watched English language show ever.
Huh?
What are you confused
English
about?
language.
The English language thing throw you off?
Like English
so like not
England?
foreign.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. Whereas
American.
most of the other ones were foreign.
Chinese, Japanese, Americanese, look at these.
Right.
Like English speaking.
Yes.
Look at these. Adolescence. People are watching it. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, check it out.
I've been interested in watching it, but let me check my messages here. Helena messaged me. We're tight like that.
Oh my! Please
call me.
Right now, she's probably thinking I'm going to message him and say, "Leave me alone." There's
important stuff because we're in session. While we await her to see that I messaged her, British doctors are reporting the first baby in the country to be born via womb donation. What does that mean? I don't know.
Huh?
Womb donation. The 36-year-old patient received the UK's first successful uterus transplant a couple years ago and then gave birth in February. So, I don't know what that means. Helena's calling.
Oh.
Helena Hayes, welcome in. I'm assuming it's Helena. What's going on?
Hey, good morning, Steve.
Good morning. What's going on with you? Where are you calling in from? Des Moines, I'm assuming.
Actually, yeah, I'm in Des Moines, but I didn't make it across the tracks before the train went through, so I'm sitting on the side of the road right now.
All right. Well, again, Helena Hayes calling in this morning. Helena, we're glad to have you on the show once again. And you're a busy lady. What's been happening in the political world?
Well, thanks for having me again, Steve. I wanted to just give you a quick update. At the Capitol, we have 3 weeks after this one ends. We only have 3 weeks left of session, and so we're really boiling down to budgets, setting our budgets. We have eight budgets that we set, including admin and regs, natural resources, health and human services, that kind of stuff. The very large budgets that then are dispersed by the executive branch into the departments, and of course, I think the biggest conversation that we're having right now is on property taxes and how do we reduce that for our residents. That's what I thought you might cover just briefly a little bit today if you have time.
Sure, yeah, we got a few minutes. And property taxes are a big deal. We got our thing in the mail the other day giving our estimated value of our home, which I thought was a little bit hefty. Go ahead. What info do you have for us?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people are alarmed by that. I know my value of my property went up about $25,000, and I wanted to talk about that because I don't want people to fear what that actually means. And so let me talk a little bit about what we call the rollback rate when it comes to property taxes. So 2 years ago, we did a bill 714 where we required all counties to send out information to property taxpayers that told them what their value was, what they were being charged for levy rates, and what the proposed budgets were going to be for those taxing entities in their county that they're being charged for. And that sent a lot of people to the courthouses and to the assessors and auditors asking a lot of questions. I know there was some confusion, but it's doing what it was supposed to do, which was the intent of helping people understand why they're being charged what they are in their property taxes. So just a little history. Back in the 70s, just about the time that I was born, we used to have it where property was taxed their actual value, 100% of their value. So if you had a property, $200,000 of value, you were taxed on $200,000 of value.
Okay.
But those of you that went through the 70s, you remember there was high inflation, residential and ag property value really skyrocketed, and the taxes, of course, went up too. So they invented what is known as a rollback system. And so instead of continuing to assess values at 100%, they limited how much of that could be taxed. So the rollback is essentially the amount of your property values that's subject to taxation. So if I have a $200,000 piece of property, under the rules right now, only 46% of that is going to actually be taxable.
Okay.
And so when people get these letters and they see, oh dear, my assessment value just went up, that's not equivalent to your taxes also going up by that percent, because the rollback is in there. And also there's some other things behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see, and that is the equalization orders that come out from the state. And it gets fairly complicated quickly, but I want to reassure your listeners that yes, the assessed value does go up, but that does not directly mean that that percentage will also increase in your taxes. Now, just to throw another wrench in there, Steve, let me just say we're spending a lot of time talking about property taxes. We have a bill that just got amended yesterday that will actually phase out the rollback. And so keep those of your listeners, if they want to get my newsletter, again, I directed them last week to that, but the process is probably going to change, and the rollback may actually completely go away. We're trying to create more predictability and more transparency and allow taxation perhaps back on the full assessed value, but limit the amount of the new tax revenue that our local governments can collect. So most property tax levy rates could increase each year, but under this new bill, they couldn't increase by no more than 2%. So it's what they're calling a revenue restricted system. So, yeah, that's just a quick overview. I hope I didn't lose everybody, but...
No, good stuff. It's always good to hear from you. If we're going to do this on Thursdays here on Steve Shuttler Media, so it's stuff to think about. Like I said, we got our thing in the mail the other day, and it's like, whoa, why did that increase so much? So
and the conclusion to that is that the way that I might explain to you how your taxable value is done is probably going to change. So as people struggle to understand how do they come up with the assessed value for one thing, and then what are my taxes based on the assessed value, that is going to change. And so if they don't understand it right now, it's okay, because pay attention to the new system that's probably going to be put in place, and we'll go from there.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on things, and you keep an eye on things for us, too. And you can call in next week and give us the latest and greatest, all right?
Well, we'll see if we have any decisions made by then, but yes.
Okay.
Please, thank you to your listeners for always being dedicated to your show. Follow along, again, by just getting my newsletter, and I'll make sure I update in there.
Okay. And, of course, they can follow you on Facebook. Are you on any other social media, Helena?
Actually, I'm not.
Okay.
I that's probably just, I struggle with that. I'm too old for some of that social media, I feel like. I do Facebook, but I keep it pretty light there.
Yep.
The newsletter is really where I like to get information out to your listeners. My motto has always been to equip and inform those that I represent at the state capitol. And so the quickest, easiest way to send a good chunk of information is through an email in a newsletter format. Sure. And so, of course, I'm always available to reach out to. And you have my contact information. If people need it, you can feel free to give it to them.
All right. Well, Helena Hayes, hopefully that train is passed and you can get on with your day. We appreciate your time, and we appreciate what you're doing for Southeast Iowa in Des Moines.
Thank you so much, Steve.
All right, that is Helena Hayes here on Just Another Morning Show here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. We appreciate Helena and her time calling in this morning. Yeah, that tax stuff gets kind of complicated and confusing, but hopefully she cleared some of that up for us this morning. It's a busy day here on Just Another Morning Show. We've got Reanah Utterback from Sigourney High School. She's going to be hanging out with us next. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with Reanah right after this.
We're always looking for ways to improve, and we do that by embracing new and better technologies.
With each of us having our own areas of expertise, we collaborate together to give you the best care possible.
Striving to give you the best smile, we believe doing things right the first time saves you both time and money.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, we're back here on Just Another Morning Show on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. We thank all of our sponsors, including our headliner, Brothers Market in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Good old Toothy. What?
What?
You were kind of mumbling.
I don't know.
Open up your mouth,
He's
Toothy.
having a problem.
Well, we've got, as promised, we've got Reanah Utterback hanging out with us this morning on a Friday. What's up, Reanah? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am fantastic. It's been a busy day. So we had our sports director in, Josh Clubb, earlier. We had Laura DeCook from Mahaska County Conservation. We just talked to Helena Hayes on the phone. Reanah Utterback is in next. And Reanah, you've been a busy girl here lately. You just had a little bit of a road trip cross country. I'm assuming you were probably on an airplane, though.
Yeah. I was not doing that 22-hour drive. That's too far.
It is too far.
Not my thing.
We're going to be talking about wrestling. We're going to be talking about your art. But yeah, since we jumped in with that, you just got back here, a couple days ago from the state of Washington, right?
Yeah, we got back Tuesday.
Okay.
Well, midnight
Late?
Monday, so yeah, Tuesday, I guess.
And what was happening in Spokane?
Nationals or World Team Trials is what we call them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did that go?
It was okay. I was wrestling a U20 and U23, and I just turned 18 a month ago. So wrestling older girls and college girls. So it was good to go out and get the experience.
Yeah. I mean, 2 years makes a lot of difference, I'm assuming. So, I mean, me and my wrestling experience.
Yeah? Let's hear about it.
No, I didn't even wrestle in middle school. I was done prior to middle school.
What?
So, I mean, I do have pro wrestling experience, though. Want to know? I have video proof. Want to know?
If you say so.
If you say, did you hear? If you say so.
There used to be pro wrestling in Delta, Iowa. You ever hear about it? The Delta Gym was hopping back in the day. I was the ring announcer. People started picking on me, so I had to lay the smack down. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, Neil. Anyway, we're talking with Reanah Utterback. You've got some of your artwork. Now, you were just named the Student of the Month. Was that for April or March?
April.
So,
yeah,
okay.
this month.
All right. So, not only are you a fantastic wrestler, but obviously you must be pretty decent at art as well. And we're going to do a live auction here.
I still think we should have went with
$1
my
million.
idea.
What?
I still think we should have went with my idea. And
if you want, this is live. Nobody's going to stop you.
If you want to go for it.
Neil's going to be Vanna White.
Which one would you like to start with?
I don't care.
Okay. All right, Neil's going to...
You can talk about it.
Make sure you're on camera.
I don't know what to talk about.
Get scooch over. There you are. Hold it up close.
This is...
This is awkward. What do we...
I don't know what's going on.
So tell us... Tell us... All right. Tell us about the butterfly.
I don't really know. I just like... butterflies are cool, in my opinion, and I think they're kind of nice. And so... I wanted to make it colorful and so it's made out of watercolor. Yeah, I don't know.
So all right, let's get a little bit of your background. How long have you been interested in art?
Well, since I started like junior high and high school, I started really doing art. But before that, I always like to draw. It's just something that helps me relax. Just listen to music and draw. So. I've always kind of done it.
So, Reanah, do you have a split personality?
I don't know. Sure.
Off mat, you are doing, look, a little cloud over here. Look, a little butterfly over here. But then you get on the wrestling mat and you're like, I'm going to tear you apart.
And you're holding 3 severed heads.
Yeah, we were talking about more. You know how I ran that idea by you for Reanah Utterback to back to back?
Yeah.
Well, Neil... earlier decided that you should have the heads of your enemies.
Yes.
That's a little much.
Like a Viking. Like a Viking or something.
Those would sell.
Probably.
Maybe you could draw that yourself.
There you go.
I could try.
Why do you look like you're really petrified
I don't know.
to be here right now? Like,
I don't know.
We're just being idiots, as always. Who's been an art teacher or two that has been like a big influence on you?
Well, the only really art teacher I've had is Shaw here in Sigourney.
Okay. Shaw?
Yeah, Rebecca Shaw. She's our art teacher.
You like that reference?
Shaw.
Anyway.
No clue what that is. Okay.
We're old.
But yeah, she's always there when I need her for like help with other projects and stuff like that. And she's very understanding with like my schedule and with wrestling and stuff. So it's nice to have her.
Yeah.
But yeah.
She's been there for several years now. I'm not sure.
I have no clue how long.
Yeah,
but
how long? Was she there when you were there?
No.
Yeah, definitely not when I was there. Yeah. I don't know. Hey, I don't even know how old she is, but yeah, she does a great job with the art department.
Mm-hmm.
Show us your next thing. What else do you have there?
Well, this is also a watercolor.
Okay.
This is from, I want to say freshman year.
Okay.
I don't remember. Whenever I was
hold it
in
up
art
so the
before
camera
this.
can see it. There we go.
Also, all it is a barn with a, what is it called, silo? I
Yes,
think.
it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's like looking off into the water, like I don't know what you call it, but yeah, lighthouses and things. I don't know. No, there's like a thing I'm thinking of, but I can't think of it.
Words are hard to form at this time in the morning.
But it's made out of watercolor. And then we just like use like a little pen type thing to make like all the lines and stuff to give it more like the realistic.
Okay.
More realistic, I guess.
And we're starting the auction at $2 million on that one. So
these better not sell for $2 million. That's too expensive.
You would turn it down?
No, I'd gladly take $2 million, but there's no way it costs $2 million.
You don't know that.
Maybe in 20 years.
and then what's your other painting that you have with you?
It's just a sunset with like the
I wanna
cactuses.
Oh, good. I was hoping
I'm feeling Arizona or something like that.
I don't know. It was just something I felt like making.
Popped into your head.
Yeah.
Like you travel a lot.
Yeah,
and
but I've never been to Arizona.
All right, I was gonna say you see a lot of different places.
No, not yet.
Have you ever seen cactuses in the desert in real life?
I don't know.
No, you don't.
Probably.
Know? All right.
It's too long ago. I don't remember.
So you just wrestled out in Washington. What other places out of state have you wrestled? Probably too many to even remember.
I think like half of the states.
Wow.
At least.
Really?
I believe so.
You guys are on the go.
I have a map in my room that I can scratch off,
right.
and it knows which ones I've been to.
Okay.
But
yeah.
What's some of the biggest like events that you've been to? Like, was this one in Washington the biggest?
Yeah,
or?
Washington's normally one of the biggest. The other one is High School Showcase in Vegas, which is actually in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. So Vegas.
So with wrestling being over, I mean, you're definitely not. You're not out of the gym.
I wrestle
and stuff.
24/7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wrestling's never over.
Yep, that's cool.
Not really.
Wrestling is life.
Oh.
Basically.
Oh.
It's like all I do.
These two are in wrestling mode now.
Wrestling is life, Neil.
I never wrestled.
What the heck do we have? What are those three little things?
It's made out of clay. They're little gnomes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're little
See,
gnomes.
my old man eyes can't see that far away.
I see their noses.
Yeah, they're...
Here, give me one of those.
They're little gnomes I made out of clay because I was told I had to make a clay project, so I just did gnomes because I thought they were cute. And I was going to give them to my mom. My mom likes snow.
Oh, no. We just gave away the surprise.
Oh, it's okay. She's not going to care. She probably not even going to watch this, so it's okay.
Thanks a lot, Reanah. That's awesome. Thank you. She probably doesn't even watch this.
No, I'll tell her and then she'll go watch it.
This.
My mom's too busy. She's at work.
Okay.
We got millions of views on each show.
I'll just tell her to go watch it.
There you go.
All right. So an art class in high school, what kind? I don't know. This might be a stupid question. What kind of different art forms can you like? You've got
so
the water painting, whatever kind of painting this is. You got your gnomes there.
So it depends on what art class you're in because there's different art classes. Like there's Art 1, 3D art. So it's like different types of art.
Okay.
But you still basically, I think, do all the same things. So there's like watercolor. So these were made out of clay, but there's like two different types of clay. This is clay that you have to put in a kiln and fire. Okay. So it takes longer to like, because you have to put them in the kiln, fire them, and then you can glaze them, which is what I did. And then you put them back in the kiln. Okay. But there's also like air dry clay where you can just build something, you sit and let it dry until it's completely dry, paint it, things like that. There's watercolor painting, there's painting, which is, I believe this is acrylic paint. I'm not sure. There's different types of paint, too many that I don't know. Like I've used oil-based paints. What else?
I was good at finger painting when I was...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I do that a lot actually because it's easier than paintbrushes. I've done resin, which is like where you can put things resin in a mold and it'll mold it like that. Like you see it a lot with like where people put flowers in like a mold and put resin over it and it resins it into it. So there's a lot of different types of art. So
Yeah. No. And obviously, now I'm assuming your priorities in life are wrestling and then art's probably down here a ways, or how close is art to wrestling?
depends on the type of art. Like,
Okay.
I like to draw a lot, so like wrestling and drawing are like my favorite two things I do outside of like school and stuff. Like outside of wrestling, I like to draw. So
Okay.
or I like to. Yeah, I have a lot of drawings. I just don't have any of them with me. So
All right. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's cool. Do you plan on continue? Obviously, you're going to be graduating here soon.
yeah.
You plan on? All right. Do you plan on? Obviously, you're going to still be wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still plan on doing art stuff after high school, or is art class what's driving you to do it now? Do you think you'll still maintain your interest?
Yeah, I'll probably still maintain an interest in it. Whether most of it will probably end up being drawing more than like painting and stuff.
Okay.
But I'm always doing art projects. My sister just got paddle boats that she wants me to help paint, things like that.
right.
So I'm always doing something with art.
That's
Very
awesome. And of course, if maybe people aren't familiar with you and your post high school stuff coming up, what do you plan on doing after graduation?
I leave in August for basic training in AIT for the National Guard.
Okay.
So that's the main thing. And then once I get back from that, which is like the spring, I think of next year, I believe, I'm going to go to college somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where yet. I'm still looking into that.
Iowa. Be a Hawkeye.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're still looking into different options.
That got shut down quick. Yeah, we're looking at other options.
No,
Iowa is an option though, right? Or it's a possibility.
Yeah, we're still looking into Iowa and other places, just not quite sure where yet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No,
but
that's cool.
I also want to go for exercise science.
Exercise science?
Or kinesiology.
Who?
What kinesiology?
Okay.
It's basically like
well, they do these things.
They're the same kind of, but they're different. It's like medical type, learning the whole body.
Oh.
Because I want to eventually be a chiropractor and go to Palm.
Okay.
So.
Wow, boy.
Well, I've got this thing going on in my back. Come over and crack me.
Can you body slam him to the
Not
ground?
yet. I don't know how to do
it.
that. I might break you.
Oh, she might break you.
Because I don't know what I'm doing.
I am fragile.
Not yet.
I really
But
think
yeah.
you guys should just have a quick match right here.
Pro wrestling.
There's the
No,
table.
thank you.
I've got size on you.
I'd rather not.
Things got awkward real quick.
I got wrestling in 2 weeks. I don't want to get
True,
hurt.
good point. Don't be getting hurt.
Neil, do you have any questions?
No.
You can always come up with some interesting stuff.
With
some good questions.
You throw me on the spot.
Off the wall things.
So I guess one thing I am curious about. So what took you to National Guard?
Well, I had some friends do it, and my grandpa was a vet. He's a vet.
Okay.
So, but it was also that I wanted help to pay for college, since it's going to be like 8 to 10 years in college.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, with being wanting to be a chiropractor, it's going to take longer, more money.
Right.
So they'll help with that, but also just, I don't know, I've always wanted to serve my country and help out.
That's awesome.
So, and we were hoping, maybe still looking into it, that the WCAP, which is like the Army's wrestling program.
Oh.
So we're still looking into that also. So maybe eventually wrestling for them would be
Cool.
nice.
Yeah,
That's very cool. Well, and obviously going into the Guard and going through basic and everything, I mean,
Yeah.
that it's not for everyone.
No.
And I mean, yeah, you do strike me as the person that almost is going to take it on as a challenge and not just
You're going to be leading
You're not
the
just
group.
using it
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
What's your
sure.
highest rank you can get in the National Guard?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
There's too many.
Well, you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's pretty high up there.
All right. Here's a question. So you get through the training and all that stuff. You get going in college. Do you still have to go back and keep doing things with the National Guard?
Yeah, we go. I think it's like once a month.
Yeah.
To wherever I'm stationed,
Yeah.
and I think I think I'm stationed in Iowa City.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I don't remember, somewhere.
You got it all planned out. That's the best part.
Yeah. I'll have it figured out by then.
All right. Well, again, so your next big wrestling event is Vegas?
Yeah.
And that's in a
High
few
school
weeks?
showcase in like 2 weeks, the end of April.
And do you
Something
have, when you come out in Vegas, do you get like a big intro, pyro,
Nope.
music?
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Robe on, they're walking behind you.
Utterback to back.
In other words, if you do, he wants the job.
Yeah. Hire me. I'll be your official ring announcer.
Yes. So look into that
You're
also.
going to drive all the way to Vegas just for that?
I don't know if you're driving, but...
I'm not driving, I'm flying.
Well, hey.
Stuff him in
I'm
a
on your
suitcase.
payroll.
We quit driving.
If I'm on your payroll as your ring announcer, I'm flying too. What, are we going first class?
No. God, no.
I like my hamburger. Oh, but my hamburger is well done. All right, before we wrap this up, we do have to get your opinion on a few things.
Okay.
All right, so we do a few things each weekday on Steve Shetler Media. This or that is hamburgers or hot dogs. Which one are you going with?
Hamburgers.
How do you like your hamburger?
Depends.
Like, how do you like
I
them?
don't know. I don't care.
You don't
as
care
long as
about-
it's not like pink and the blood's rushing out,
Yeah.
then we're good.
Yeah.
A little pink doesn't bother me.
There you go.
But I've had some bad burgers where they're completely pink, blood
Yeah, gross.
juicing out at me, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, cook them. Put them back on the
Just
grill.
a little bit longer. I just don't want to see the blood.
Let's see here. Question of the day, and again, I screwed this up. I need to go back and fix it. When was the last time you went on a spring break, and where was it? Have you ever done like a beach spring break or vacation type of spring break?
My spring break consists
Yeah.
of wrestling.
Yeah.
So, like, we go on spring break, and like the last day of our spring break, I leave for Vegas.
Yeah.
So I won't even be here.
Yeah.
So,
right.
like, we just get back from spring break, and I'm gone again. So,
All right. And then our tournament that we have going on is candy bars, Kit Kat, or whatchamacallit is the current matchup.
well, never had a whatchamacallit, so I'm going to say Kit Kat.
Well, you got to try a
Never
whatchamacallit.
had a whatchamacallit?
No.
Why?
They're good.
I don't know.
Go
It's just
get
not
one.
something I would grab
Go
first.
try one today. You were going to be amazed.
I don't know if I'm made. I mean,
I'll
it's
stick-
chocolatey. It's kind of crunchy.
I'll stick to my Reese's peanut butter cups.
Why are you dissing on my whatchamacallit?
Because they just don't sound good.
You don't know.
You're telling me the first thing when you go to a candy store is I want to whatchamacallit.
Sometimes.
Maybe.
I would.
Have you ever asked people that though? Like, where's your whatchamacallit?
No, and because last time I got in some legal trouble with that, so we'll just leave that alone.
Yeah.
No, I've not ever walked into a place where.
Hand me your
I'm just
whatchamacallit.
Actually, I say that all the time. I'm like, do you know where the whatchamacallit's at?
See, you should be eating the
I
candy
do that
bars.
all the time, but I've never tried one.
Well, Reanah Utterback, you've been a great guest. Thank you for bringing in your artwork.
Yeah,
Again,
of course.
opening bids.
Or
Now,
$0. Nobody's
$5
taking
trillion.
my artwork.
She can use it towards her traveling expenses for her wrestling.
Yeah, I could. But I'll keep
You're,
my artwork.
you're open to NIL deals. So yeah, Reanah Utterback. More than just wrestling. There is artwork and there's more going on there. So Reanah, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
And feel free to stop in whenever. Give us a wrestling update on occasion. Just pop in and yell at us, and maybe we'll do some pro wrestling sometime.
And pin him.
And pin him.
Yes. Put him in one of the, what's the one called? Where you like the one arm goes back. It's
A
like
chicken wing?
That's what I was thinking. Chicken
That's
wing.
all I run.
Oh, don't be giving away your secrets.
Tear my shoulder
Everybody
apart.
already knows this. It's okay.
Tear apart your shoulder.
Yeah.
Arm back. All right. That's Reanah Utterback. Reanah, thank you, and good luck out in Vegas.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a commercial break. We'll be back with more after this. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we thank Brothers Market for being our headline sponsor. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. I tell you what, today has been full. It's been fun. Full and fun.
Full and fun.
Full of fun.
That's how I like to feel after a good meal.
Full and fun of raw meat.
You betcha.
Uncooked steak and hamburgers.
Had no raw meat last night, friend. Just chicken legs.
Chicken leg. Have all the stuff on your
fried
face
chicken. Oh my gosh, it was the best. I'm not kidding you. It was one of the best fried chickens I've had in a long time.
Wow.
Cream peas, mashed taters.
Taters.
I love me them.
I like me some taters. Hey, let's take a look at our community calendar. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events. Great place for whatever event you have coming up, going on, what's happening. Weddings, graduations, reunions, and so much more. So Enchanted Events just south of Sigourney off of Highway 149. And they've got their big event coming up with Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys.
Yeah.
Trying to find that. There it is. There it is. Let's bring it on screen. What's going on over there? Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys at Enchanted Events on Saturday, April 26th. Get your tickets right now.
Do it now.
Do it.
You're late. Do it now.
Yeah. You should have done it already, but you can still get it done right now. Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys, April 26th, Enchanted Events. All right, on the community calendar, what do we have for you? I want to get some new stuff that we haven't seen quite yet. Do keep in mind, we've got the Heartland Humane Society Hy-Vee Steak Dinner tonight. $12 is from 4 to 7 at the Ottumwa Hy-Vee, and the proceeds from this go to the Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. They do have their Glow Walk coming up in May, and you've got that going on tonight at Hy-Vee in Ottumwa for the Hy-Vee Steak Dinner. Again, proceeds going to the Heartland Humane Society. Also, steak. Man, I bet they cook their steak well done.
No, I bet you can ask for it done any way you'd like.
Coming up this Saturday, we've got Bras for a Cause. Neil and I had our bras on. By the way, Neil,
yes.
I put the picture up of us in our bras.
I saw it.
Somebody in the comments said something about our man boobs.
What?
Yeah. You need to go back and look through the comments on that picture. Commenting about our man boobs.
It's for a good of... What? Stop it, people.
Criticizing our physiques.
Words hurt.
Which we obviously take great pride in our physiques.
Yes. I mean, come on.
Man boobs, I tell you.
What?
Just ridiculous. But Bras for a Cause, April 12th in Hedrick at the Carl Craft Civic Center. That would be this Saturday. And then also on the community calendar, let's see here. What else do we have? Keota, their citywide cleanup days coming up on the 18th and the 19th. So You can see the stuff there on the screen.
Sweet.
For Kyoto Citywide Cleanup Days. That's your community calendar brought to us by Enchanted Events. Neil, are you ready for some birthdays? Let's do it. Happy birthday to you.
Me, I live in a shoe.
You. Happy birthday.
Okay. Birthday time. Birthday is brought to you by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, realtor. Chicken. 641-295-4142. Give her a call or hit her up at nikkileathers@gmail.com.
Hit her up.
Birthdays on the hometown side today. Krista Sellers. Happy birthday, Krista. Yeah, that's it. The kid. Happy birthday. Have a great day. And, oh boy, I hope I don't mix up that last.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Do you know how to say it properly? Alex. Alex N. I'm going to say Nowotny. Yeah, I'm hoping I didn't butcher your name.
He plays drums.
Happy birthday, though. Alex Drummer.
Alex
Axe Drummer.
Nowotny.
Okay. Have a great day, and anybody else out there with one today as well.
Yeah.
Celebrity side, this is who you get to have a birthday with. Oh, Ken Griffey Sr. Oh, I guess there would be a senior since there's a junior, huh? 74. I was getting ready to say junior. Nope. Thank goodness I read it.
It's the dad.
Okay.
You know who Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah,
is,
he's a baseball player.
Yeah. That's his dad, who was also a baseball player.
Oh, I would hope so.
See, baseball runs in the Griffey family.
Oh, boy. Steven Seagal, 72. He's an actor. Used to be big in the late 80s. He should have gave it up after that. Also, celebrating a birthday. Well, come on. I mean,
I'm Steven Seagal.
I'm going to kill you. And his martial arts was different. And I don't know. He should have gave it up after the first 5 movies. Babyface. 65, buddy. Do you still have a baby face?
Yeah.
Seriously. Come on.
I wonder if there's somebody out there called Elderly Face.
Oh, boy. And I've been called Fat Face before. Celebrating a birthday also, Brian Setzer, 65 years old. Singer, Stray Cats. I'm trying to remember the big one they released there.
And Brian Setzer Orchestra, too.
Yeah, in the 90s. It was a really big
Stray
hit.
Cats strutting.
Charlie Hunnam is 44. He's an actor. Casey Kane, 44 from the NASCAR circuit. Casey Kane. Roam. Oh, Mandy Moore. She's 40 now. Haley Joel Osment. What? Haley Joel is 36 years old. You suppose he does still see dead people? I mean, maybe it's just like something that stuck with him. If you don't know what we're talking about, we really are old. He's an actor, and he was like a little kid in the movie, and he saw dead people. And Daisy Ridley, actress, 32.
From Star Wars fame.
Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know who that was.
Going back to Haley Joel Osment.
Yeah.
Have you seen him lately?
Okay.
He is the creepiest looking adult
he's
on
in a
planet
movie.
Earth.
Oh, not a movie. What was it? Oh, it was one of like a documentary type deal on one of the streaming platforms.
I love it. Yeah,
anyway, it was he was in that, and for the whole entire thing, I couldn't figure out why does that person look weird, and why does he look familiar at the same time? And I had to go all the way to the credits to see who was that actor. I'm like, no way. Yes, you are right. He's
just weird.
He's got a different look. His eyes are really far out.
He was a cute little kid.
Yeah,
but the cuteness didn't.
No, I think that's why we don't see much of him.
Didn't translate to adulthood.
Yeah, it's creepy. I bet you dead people don't see him. He can see them. Big old eyeballs. Would you go to the next screen so I'll shut up? You're allowing me to keep going.
Weekly Top 20 came in last night. Coming in hot. Oh, look at that.
What?
I am stunned.
No, there's a new leader.
No, there is not. It's just Anthony Schilling again.
No
You
way.
crazy kid.
Crazy.
Anthony Schilling with 5 trillion points. Carson, Bubby, hanging at number 2 with over 3,000 Facebook points. Dan Adams. Look at Dan.
Oh, jumping her up.
Coming up over 2,000 Facebook points for the number 3 spot. Nancy Weber, over 1,200 points. Eli.
Wow.
How many does he have?
Almost 1,200.
Nearly 1,200. Then you got Amber, a solid number 6, over 1,000. Levon slipping down there to number 7.
Levon. Get your game on.
Dodie at 8, Lacey at 9, Curtis at 10.
Woo.
And then you got 11 through 20. If you have to need to be top 10 to be mentioned.
Oh, yeah.
To get a name drop. If you can't hit that top 10, then forget about it.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Try harder.
Anthony, I think we have a new goal for you. If you're going to stay on top, hit 10,000.
Yeah, weekly.
Hit 10,000 just once. I want to see it.
You need to share things like 10 times. Each post.
Jeez.
10 times.
Wow. Can you imagine? Don't do it, Mark. Don't do it. Your friends on Facebook are going to be like, okay, that's enough, Mark. Stop. I saw this ad 5 times in the last 10 minutes.
Mr. Schilling, number 1. He's number 1. He's number 1.
Oh.
Boy, we really haven't gotten through much of
I
anything
know.
today. It's just been all guess. How dare our guests
take away from our
take up
show.
so much time? Well, we'll squeeze in as much as we can. We were in the midst of things you need to know like 47 minutes ago.
Right.
And then Helena Hayes called in. We had to chat with her. And then Reanah had to come in, so we had to chat with her.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to be rude.
No.
So when we dropped off at things you need to know, we were talking about womb donation.
Oh, yeah. And it's just a transplant and
uteruses getting transplanted.
It's for someone that doesn't have one or, was in an accident, whatever. I looked into it real quick.
Oh.
It possibly could be a okay thing. It's just, it seemed weird when they said how they said it.
Uterus.
Yeah. Womb.
Yesterday I was talking about Uranus.
Yeah. I was very, very disappointed I wasn't here.
Yeah,
there was a couple times I'm thinking, boy, wish I would have been there.
Hey, did you know the average person has over 1,000 unread emails?
Funny story. 3 nights ago, I deleted over 3,000. True story. That's no joke.
I have like OCD.
Yeah.
So I generally keep my email completely up to date. I generally don't have any unread.
Well, I forgot all about this one folder, and it was continually getting stuff. I'm like, I didn't know that. Oh, there was stuff in there I should have seen a year ago.
Oh.
So, yeah. Deleted that
out. File.
No, I have an inbox, and then I have other. But then I also have spam, and I also have junk mail. It's like, what is all this? I never looked at the other. Well, good grief. This internet thing
3,000 made up for my 0.
Yeah.
And then
this technology, this internet thing, I hope it doesn't take off.
Invest. Did you know 8 of this season's top 10 most watched television shows, and we're talking like broadcast television, are on CBS?
Wow.
CBS has the hits. Tracker leads the most popular entertainment program and highest rated drama among adults from 18 to 49. Never seen it.
Okay.
Matlock, the new one with what's-her-face?
Oh, yeah.
Kathy Bates.
Yep.
Is that her name?
I think so, yeah.
Most watched new series, and then George and Mandy's First Marriage is the top comedy.
Huh.
CBS has got it going on.
Ah, that's interesting.
Britney Spears, you got a chance here, Neil. Britney Spears has dumped her on-again, off-again boyfriend for a second time.
No. She's even crazier than I like.
Moving on. If you have an extra $13 million laying around, Neil.
Sure. What's up?
You could buy John Stamos' California home. That's for sale. $13 million.
Wow. John Stamos had a $13 million.
That one show did him good.
I guess.
Over 8,100 square feet and a gold toilet in every bathroom. I don't know if that means actual gold or just the color gold. I'm assuming gold.
So he really was like a big Elvis freak and not freak. I'm sorry, fan.
Freak of the week.
Where did that come from? I mean, he really played up that whole rock star life then.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gold toilet. I'd like to take a number 2 and a gold toilet. I wonder if any sticks to the side. New soda flavors on the way to your store. Because we always need something new.
What's now?
Mountain Dew's new Baja Cabo Citrus Soda.
No thanks.
7-Up also has something called Endless Summer flavored watermelon and strawberry soda. Maybe.
Yeah.
Might taste it once.
Right.
Twice. There'll be a new Malcolm in the Middle reboot because nobody was wanting that.
Yeah. Who is that going to benefit?
All the original cast except for Dewey. I never really watched Malcolm in the Middle.
I'm trying to remember what movie it was or show it was.
That had that ugly kid in it.
The ugly kid.
The ugly kid, and then Bryan Cranston, right, was the dad?
Oh.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't that great.
No. It was on Fox, if I remember right.
Yep.
71-year-old man from Nevada was arrested last week after authorities seized 7 tigers at his home.
Oh.
He claimed they were emotional support animals.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
TCU basketball star Haley Van Lith.
That's her name?
Haley Van Lith.
Huh.
Van Lith. Is not only getting ready for the WNBA draft this summer, Neil. Or actually, it's on Monday. But she's also going to be getting ready for the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. So,
what's her name?
I knew that was coming.
What?
You have to watch the video and go back. I'm not
Vivian?
saying it. Yeah. Vivian Varn Hergeslorgen. 93-year-old New Jersey attorney Chris Franzblaw says a witness has recently come forward and told him exactly where Jimmy Hoffa's body was dumped.
He don't know.
When Franzblaw was asked, why does he feel he can tell you now, Franzblaw replied, everybody's dead now. That's the only reason. Let's go see Hoffa. Dig him up. I know where he's at.
I guarantee he has no idea because he would have already been dead.
Franzblaw.
Come on.
Robbie Williams, singer, entertainer. They just did that weird movie about Robbie Williams with the monkey thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, it bombed. Bummer. He was diagnosed with scurvy earlier this year. Yeah. Scurvy.
Wait.
That's a real story. Look up scurvy real quick. Yeah, Frankie Muniz. He's ugly. Just my opinion. But it's my show, so look up the scurv. We went to the we were looking for dogs a long time ago, and we went to the shelter, and there were these like a brother and sister combination of little dogs that we were looking at, and I was like, oh, we can call scurvy and scabies. Here's scurvy. Here's scabies.
Dude, you have to do that. Scurvy is a disease caused by a severe deficiency of vitamin C.
Oh.
It's characterized by weakness and fatigue, bleeding gums, and loose teeth.
Yum.
Skin lesions and hemorrhages, joint pain, and anemia. Scurvy is rare in today's world, but it can still occur in people who have a poor diet or who are unable to absorb vitamin C properly.
Huh. The poor diet. It's a wonder I haven't had scurvy.
No, there's just a little bit more. Plus, scurvy makes you an outcast. Okay. All right. That was that.
All right. Well,
scurvy.
Hate it when I get the scurvy. The scurvy.
The scurvy. Wow.
Have you ever gotten into the Dune movies?
No, I haven't.
I heard they had scurvy on that.
Scurvy rating 2.
I have never gotten into the Dune movies. Not the original when I was a kid.
Nope.
And not the new ones. I've actually went to the trouble of watching the new ones.
Yeah?
It's just boring.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's boring. Ben, there's going to be a Dune 3. I won't watch it.
Of course.
Robert Pattinson from Twilight is interested in joining the cast, making it even less interesting.
Yeah, because we are Team Jacob.
Yeah. U.S. is said to be working on a new nuclear bomb.
Yes, that's our United States right there.
24 times as powerful as the one dropped in Hiroshima back in World War II. It's called the gravity bomb. You've been nutting some gravity bombs over there today.
It's been one of them mornings.
Which is dropped from a plane rather than being self-propelled. Cost is $92 million to develop. I mean, that's kind of cheap for a gigantic old bomb.
Wow.
24 times as powerful as the Hiroshima.
Where are they making this? Because I don't want this being made anywhere near us.
Is Elon Musk making this somewhere?
You know, this sounds like
deep underground.
Yeah, it's got bad written all over it.
Watch out, Iran, North Korea.
Man.
What's going on over there? Let's do the impossible, shall we? Today's impossible question. We usually do this like 2 hours ago.
I know.
I personally can't wait to stand up. I can't feel the bottom.
Oh, see, that's why I've been
right
up and around, and
I'm going to get the scurvy just sitting here for so long. 21% of people have a fear of this. And we're not talking of like an animal or like a certain thing. We're talking like an act of doing something. So 21% of people have a fear of this.
Okay.
Think about that for a second. Let's go through the comments. My comments, I think I'm missing some. My comments start with Sandy, Jackie, Sherry, Monica, Dixie, Nancy, Sherry, Peg, Jan, Pat, Stacy, Dan, Daniel, Nancy, in case we missed her, Amber, Ron, Amber. Anybody else before that? I'm assuming Bubby and Patrick.
Dan, yep, Bubby.
So hello. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi.
We're making up
Hi.
for it. Got something caught in your throat?
Hi.
.com. Go to my website. SteveShetlerMedia.com. Inside joke. Anyway, 21% of people have a fear of...
Oh, I was going to say public speaking.
No.
Oh.
Cleaning their refrigerator. I mean, some fridges are pretty scary. I don't have a fear. It's just I don't want to do it.
I would hate to admit this, but I think mine could be a borderline fear. I mean, I haven't the great intentions, and I always set like Thursday nights. Any leftovers, it's leftover night.
Oh,
because I want to clean the fridge out.
Yeah.
You know, clean that fridge out, get the Tupperware all in the dishwasher. I mean, I'm ready. But then comes the, do I really want to go any further than that? And I do. I stew over it for hours.
Oh. Do you like stew?
No.
You just stew.
I just stew over it.
Okay.
Wow.
So cleaning their fridge.
That's weird.
It's just laziness on my part. I just don't want to do it.
Right.
Let's get it. We're going to run long today. Yeah. If you guys want to hang with us, great. If not, we understand.
We don't care. We're going.
We understand. We're going to entertain ourselves. I'm going to make my entire, from my midsection down is going to be numb.
Next break, you need to stand up.
From a lack of, standing up. Let's get weird.
That is weird.
How about this in the weird? A guy with its 10-year high school reunion coming up.
Mm-hmm.
He felt like an outsider during his high school days, so he decided to shake things up for his 10-year high school class reunion. His name is Stephen Fastow. Fastow wasn't looking forward to going to the class reunion, so what he did was he hired a hotter lookalike of himself to go to the reunion on his behalf and play the role of him.
Wow. That's really going out there.
So, and they did that for quite a while. Now, the real Stephen, or maybe his name's Stefan because it's a PH.
Oh.
Stefan Fastow. He actually then ended up appearing, letting people know what was going on. But
so how'd that go over?
His classmates said they were genuinely pleased to see the actual him. So
that was a nice way of saying they forgot your name.
Hey.
Where's the other guy? Because he was hotter.
Steph. Yeah, bring back. All the girls were like, "Bring back hot Steph."
Yeah, I mean, if you knew what to expect going into that, Stefan, you should have stayed home. played your video games or something. I don't know.
Get the Cheeto dust off of your shirt.
Right?
You nerd.
You nerd.
Let's go to Colorado. Okay. Would this make you, me holding up my finger gun, would this work for a robbery for you?
Not for me, no.
All right, well, a man is accused of robbing a convenience store using only his finger gun.
Oh.
The robbery took place at a location off of, where are we at here? It doesn't say. It just says Newport Road and Arrow Plaza, but it doesn't actually say where this occurred. I think it's in Texas.
Yeah.
He got away with, the suspect, identified by authorities as 35-year-old Antonio Taylor, allegedly stormed into the store, simulated a gun with his finger, and threatened the clerk while using aggressive language that left the employee fearing for his safety. Taylor then proceeded to help himself to merchandise, including a fountain drink.
So hold
Don't
on.
move. I'm getting a fountain drink.
Hold on. You're telling me I can go up here to the local Casey's General store.
Mary
Be
Ellen
Mary
will fall
Ellen will
for
be
it
in there.
every
I'll be like,
time.
Mary Ellen, I'm taking what I want. Actually, she would probably go, whatever, Neil. I'll make you pay the next time.
I don't care. Get out.
I'm going to try it.
Finger guns.
Wait. Cock this thing.
Uh-oh. Now he's ready. I think we talked about this a while back, about parents calling in for their basically adult kids.
Yeah.
Calling in sick on behalf of their kids.
Which seems it's just a little bit wrong.
So a 17-year-old got fired for his parents calling in sick for him. Let's see here. The teenager, likely scared out of her mind, even in the midst of her uncertainty, she asked her mom and grandmother to contact her boss on her behalf and explain the situation. Clearly, evidently, the kid was in the emergency room.
Oh, gosh.
So, I mean, it wasn't like they were faking it, but she had her mom and her grandma calling in, and the boss had no sympathy and fired her for the mom and the grandma.
Oh, that's a whole different... Yeah, that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Huh.
So call the boss yourself. Let him know. Or at least send a text.
Right.
With your finger gun finger.
Yeah. Don't make me mad, boss.
Anything else in the weird? I mean, I'm sure we got plenty. I don't think we're going to do a giveaway. We don't have, I don't think we probably have the audience to do it. What?
I was just mumbling.
You're making weird noises over there. Files of law and disorder.
Oh, yeah.
A mom jailed for abusing her son. Attacked in a prison cell. That's always a good headline.
Oh.
Mother convicted of severely abusing her son, leading... Oh, wow. Goes to another level. Severely abusing her son, leading to the amputation of both of his legs.
Oh, my gosh.
Was reportedly attacked in her prison cell. I'm on board with that. The woman, serving a lengthy sentence for the abuse, was assaulted by another inmate. Her son, oh man, this just gets worse. Her son was just a baby when he suffered life-threatening injuries. The case garnered national attention. Prison authorities confirming that the mom was injured in the altercation received medical attention, though the full extent of her injuries has not been disclosed.
Wow. Sounds like she had what was coming.
Yeah. Maybe not enough.
Right.
Somebody needs to...
What is wrong with people?
Get the old shanks going.
Duh.
Shanks a lot.
Shanks a lot.
Let's go to the duh. A woman was caught on video jumping into a polar bear enclosure at a zoo.
Oh.
The incident occurred when the woman climbed over a barrier and entered the restricted area where at least one polar bear was present. The polar bear stood up and said, "Hey, what are you doing in here?" Witnesses reported that she appeared to throw an object or food toward the animal. She's like, here's a lifesaver.
No kidding. What's going on here?
Before standing calmly near the water, zoo staff responded quickly, urging her to leave the enclosure while ensuring the animal remained calm. Ma'am, this way. She did exit without injury. The bear did not approach her aggressively.
Good.
No, dang it.
Well,
They should get that mom that abused her kid and throw her in.
There
polar
you
bear
go. That
exhibit.
would be more like it. This woman was just
Yeah, she's a dumb. Later, she was detained by authorities and expected to face legal consequences. So, yeah. Note to self, don't jump in.
What?
Polar bears.
People are so stupid.
Unless your finger guns are fully loaded.
Well, yeah.
Then you have some
and
protection.
Finger gun ain't gonna do nothing with a polar bear. That's when you gotta.
No.
That's when you gotta get out the old shotgun.
The air shotgun.
You know.
Or the air bazooka.
Yes, exactly. Oh.
Know your weapons.
Know your weapons before you get into a polar bear enclosure. It's very important.
Know your finger weapons and other things. People are stupid.
Oh, well.
They're so stupid.
If it wasn't for them stupid people, what would we have to talk about?
Well, good news.
Oh,
That's
well,
we
that.
can talk about.
Okay.
Because Jay is our good news sponsor. He's at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, where Medicare is made easy. Give Jay Dennis a call. He's in Marengo. He'll talk to you. You talking Medicare? Jay
I'd like to talk to Jay.
In the good news, an elementary school principal in Michigan fulfilled a promise to her students by spending the night on the school's roof after losing a reading challenge bet. Oh,
really?
Feel good. Does my heart good. The principal had challenged her students to read for a combined total of 100,000 minutes, pledging to sleep on the roof if they reached that goal. The students exceeded expectations, logging over 100,000 minutes of reading, prompting the principal to honor her end of the deal. And equipped with warm clothes and camping gear, she spent the night atop the school building, drawing attention and support from the community. So
that was a cool way to support the kids and, live, man up to your bet.
Man up.
I'll bet she was thinking, why didn't I just say I'd eat 10 gallons of ice cream or something like that? But instead of, she's up there, this was stupid.
Freezing.
I didn't think those idiot kids would be able to read.
Those idiot kids. That's your good news. Hey, we're about ready to get out of here.
All right.
Let's do one more look at our forecast, and we need that.
Oh, this is about right timing. The computer screen just went black. I think the battery died.
What?
My battery died.
Oh, on your computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all right, though.
Let's plug it in. You got the plug in right there.
No, that's not the right one. Anyway, look from the Weather Lab at Steve Shetler Media. And it is a bustling day here around the lab. We've got isolated showers turning to scattered, then thunderstorms after 3, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming sunny, high near 61, breezy though, so be aware of that. Tonight, isolated showers before 9, mostly cloudy, a low around 40. Tomorrow, mostly sunny and a high near 56. And then, looking over there to Saturday, got to see it. Sunny, a high near 66. Garden Gate, thank you so much. Cindy and everybody over there, all the stuff you guys have got.
Yeah.
Go get some.
Yeah.
Do it.
Hey, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner. We do thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Toothy coming back. Toothy, what's up?
That was a busy morning, guys.
That was a busy morning.
I was hiding in the corner.
You were just brushing your teeth the whole time, too.
There were so many people I couldn't do my thing, and, why do you got so many guests all the time, Steve?
Well, tomorrow we have none.
Okay. That sounds good to me. I can just hang out, and I hope everybody goes, get your finger away from that, Steve.
Huh. Gucci goo, Toothy. Gucci goo. Thanks, Tooth.
Yeah.
The Toothinator. What?
I said, yeah.
Oh. The old Toothinator. Yeah, we had a loaded show. Tomorrow evens it out. We got nothing. It's just us tomorrow. We will be talking with Maxwell Schaefer.
Yeah.
He'll be calling in. He'll be calling in on the telephone at about 8 a.m. tomorrow, getting us ready for tomorrow's Iowa Music Showcase. So tune in. But otherwise, we'll have more time to be just our stupid selves.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Fun stuff. Super busy show today. We thank Josh Clubb for coming in, doing sports. We thank Laura DeCook from Mahaska County Conservation. That seems so long ago.
I know.
We thank Helena Hayes calling in from Des Moines. We thank Reanah Utterback for hanging out with us today, showing us her artwork.
Yeah.
And so it's a full show. So tune in tomorrow, 7 a.m. We'll be back for just another morning show.
Yeah, it's nothing fancy.
No.
It's just another show.
Yeah, it'll just be another one.
But it's with us, and when you get the two of us in a room, magic happens.
Magical things.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If you only knew the stories.
Go ahead.
No, I thought you were going to take over at that point.
All right. We'll exit stage right.
Okay.
Which to me is this way.
Oh.
Which way is it for you? Stage right?